Yeah, hello everybody. Sorry it's been a while since I put out anything, with the holidays and all. It kept us pretty busy. Plus I've had a couple health issues, some dental issues for just one thing. Yesterday I had a tooth pulled, and so if I'm talking a little bit funny, it's because I have this temporary thing in here, and it makes my tongue go to strange places. So anyway, forgive me for that. What I'm on today for, I'm going to be doing a video in the coming week about my $200,000 loss due to theft. So that'll be coming up, my side of the story later on in the week. I hope. I'm going to, try to. With my editing and everything, it takes me forever. Nah, just kidding. One take Gary doesn't know how to edit. But I'll be doing that soon. What I wanted to do today was a couple things. I've always wanted to get more packs graded, more Pokemon packs, MetaZoo packs. I've been wanting to get packs graded because they're fun. But, with really the only option for a long time being PSA, and I did do a couple PSA packs that got upcharged like $5,000 or something, so that just made it not worth it. So I was looking around for a grading company, to do my packs and that. So I'm going to show you some pack results. I have these, plus I have about 5 more besides that to show you. But I wanted to let you know my journey to get there. I had just no luck finding somewhere to grade my packs, for anything reasonable. And I even checked with one of my favorites, AGS, and they don't do packs yet. So hopefully somewhere down the road, because I like that AI grading. So anyway, so I kept looking, and I came across GetGraded. This company. GetGraded. So they're in England, but I talked to them, I contacted them. It turns out they were coming to Vegas for an event, and so I made arrangements to meet with them when they came, so I could give them some packs to get graded. And then they were coming back for another event a few months later, and so I ended up telling them, well, just hold all my stuff, just bring it back when you come back, because remember that's from England, to here in Las Vegas. So anyway, they said they would do it, and so I gave them about, 15, 20 Pokemon packs, vintage packs, I'm going to show you in a little while, and then to try out some MetaZoo packs to see if they would fit. And I know a number of you guys told me that for my YouTube, I never try to build a channel, I never, pay much attention to that. I figure you want to, if I have something interesting, then you'll come in and watch. But maybe half the time I say to like and subscribe at the end of the video. And they said that's kind of stupid because at the end of the video, you don't have as many people watching as you do in the beginning and the middle. So anyway, this is the beginning, 4 minutes into the video. Please like and describe and prescribe. I'm going to be, not that I monetize this or anything, but I really want to see the interest. And, make comments, and let me know. I really pay attention to comments. And I answer every question on Instagram. At least I read every question. I know the old man's got way too much time on his hands, but that's not really true. I take the little bit of time I have, and I devote it to you guys, and your questions. Maybe I'll do a video, or maybe I'll add a few questions here, in the middle or the end, where I'll show you what kind of questions I get on Instagram, and I'll answer them right now, because I'm always backed up with questions, but I get to them within a day or two. So let's start with these GetGraded cards and see what grades they got. Now, like you can imagine, I have a whole lot of packs. I went through all my packs looking for the best ones, the most centered and the best ones possible to send in. So, and I have a little bit of experience with PSA. And with PSA, I'm pretty spot on. So I knew what these packs would grade approximately at PSA. And I wanted to see how GetGraded did. You know, how close they were. So, you know, plus the cost to do GetGraded, you know, was way less, you know, less money. And so that was appreciated. I've always had a bone to pick with PSA about the, you know, their charges and their upcharges and all that. Well, in this case, I was happy that GetGraded was simply a flat fee. Plus, my favorite thing that it turns out with GetGraded is they put the weight of the packs right on there. Let me see if I can get another light on. Let's see if you guys can see that. You see the weight there is, well, I'm reading it backwards. I can hardly read forwards. 20.97 grams on this pack. It has the original Walmart sticker, $2.97. And they said with that sticker, the best that they can do is a 9, but it turned out the rest of the long pack, the kind of called the rack pack, with the Chad still in place, the silver Chad, it was never on the spikes. It was a very nice condition. Probably would have been a 10, except for that sticker. But that sticker kind of adds to it. And also, I don't really care. I want the best grades possible, like anybody. You know, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm not selling it. So anyway, let me show you some of these. We'll go through some of these. You all let me know in the comments, you know, what you think about these. Now it has the clear outline here, unlike PSA has that frosted outline. Now that's both positive and negative. I don't know if there's a negative, but, you know, the frosty on PSA makes you focus on the card. You know, here, you know, you can see my face through the slab, and that's never a good thing. Not with my face, you know, but maybe with IVR or one of those beautiful young ladies that we have in our hobby, maybe it's not so bad. But with me, it definitely looks cleaner, but you can see through them, you know, which is cool. And PSA frost them. So anyway, positives, very accurate grading. I know what PSA gives. These are maybe 1 or 2 got, or I think 2 got less than what I thought they should. 1 got more than what I thought PSA would give it. So that's not bad out of 20 cards. 20 packs of cards. So anyway, first one. This is the long pack, 1999 long crimp. They put on the label. They put the weight, 2097, so you know if it's a light or chances are light or heavy pack. So there you go. That's the first one. You're going to get a surprise towards the end when I show you something, so stick with me. Okay, here we have the first edition Fossil. That's 20.5 grams. But it got a 10, so that's super cool. That's a first edition Fossil pack, the Zapdos one. Here's a Jungle pack, first edition Jungle pack, got a 10. And remember, I had tons of these to go through, and I picked out the best ones. So, you know, there you go. Okay, here's another Fossil, first edition Fossil. It got a 9. That's the Lapras pack. Here we got the Aerodactyl pack. Too bad that Lapras didn't get a... Oh no, the Zapdos. Too bad the Lapras didn't get a 10 because the Zapdos and this Aerodactyl did. So there, he got a 10. Here's a first edition Team Rocket pack. Got a 9. This was the one I thought had a chance for a 10, and it didn't get the 10. It got the 9. So, but that's fine. So there we go. First edition Team Rocket. We're back to a Lapras, another Lapras pack. Got a 9. Okay, here's first edition Fossil. Got a 9. Here's first edition. Got a 9 also. Okay, here we got a first edition Gym pack, Gym Heroes, right? And it got a 9. Here's a Fossil Zapdos, got a 9. And then before I show you the heavy hitters, here's 2000 4th print Blastoise pack. Base set Blastoise 2000. And it got a 9. And now I'm going to show you 5 big hitters. Oh, by the way, this box, beautiful box, card box, I took the dividers out to put some packs inside, but this company made these. This is TCG-Box.com. TCG_box.com. You know, they made this box for our charity, Autism Instruct. It's absolutely gorgeous. Heavy duty. And then it has dividers inside. I took the dividers out, but you can see the little insert things there. So anyway, thanks to TCG-Box.com for this beautiful charity box, card box. Twan, my wife, really loved it. Now let me show you these cards. Okay. Here is, Walter Jones, the original Black Ranger. The original Black Ranger, when the series first came out. Mighty Morton Ninja. No, I'm sorry. The Power Rangers came out. He was one of the originals, and he autographed this pack for my wife, for Twan. This is her card. And look how nice GetGraded is. They put my wife's name, Twan Tong Haase, put her name on the label because she submitted it, and they were so nice to do that. They authenticated the autograph, got the pack 9, which is cool, and there's Walter. I've gotten to know him. Super nice guy. Always, he comes to all the Collecticons, so you'll see him probably this coming year again. So Walter autographed that for Twan, and there it is. That's a 1994, and again, it's the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger card, their first set. So that's neat, huh? That got a 9. Next one. Now there's 4 more. Wait till you see the last 3. I bet most of you can guess what it probably is. Okay, again, Walter Jones autographed a second pack for Twan. Twan is on the label, Twan Tong Haase. So nice. And I gotta send this over to Walter, send him a picture so he can see, because I know he'll get a thrill out of that. What a nice guy he is. I've known him from the very first Collecticon 1.5 years ago. So sweet. So, okay, this one got an 8. the grade didn't much matter. It was the two that Walter signed. That's all that mattered. So one got an 8, one got a 9. Okay, are you ready for the last 3 cards? Oh, wait a second. There's more. There's 5 more. Let me show. Oh no, there's 4 more. Let me show you this one. This Charizard pack, 1999 long print. Excuse me. Long print. The weight is 2070 and has the Chad in place. And also you can see on there, I forgot to mention that they put, let me see, they put Gary, King Pokemon, on the label of all these. So, you know, that's pretty cool. See at the bottom line there, Gary, King Pokemon. So this one got a 10. How sweet, huh? A long print original base set Charizard pack. And now we got these 3. Let's go one at a time. Pristine 10 first edition base set Charizard pack. Gem Mint 10. Man, I let out a yelp when I saw that. I was so happy. But not as happy as when this happened. First edition base set Blastoise pack. Got a 10. And these 2 are in sequential order. 800, 801. So I got sequential Blastoise and Venusaur packs. GetGraded Gem Mint 10. I wasn't too happy. In fact, right now my heart's beating faster because I remember how much I love that. And then here's the last one. You know, no big deal. That's right. Gem Mint 10 set. First edition base set packs. Sequential order. This one's $7.99, 800, 801. 3-card PS Gem Mint 10 packs, and I'm honestly I'm almost speechless. This is just so cool. So anyway, you know, how sweet, huh? Like and subscribe, please. Now, you want to hear a couple questions answered from my Instagram? I'll just give you an idea. I should do that. I don't think anybody else has done this. Of course, once they see this, they probably will. But I'm going to go to my Instagram. I'm going to pull up some questions, some from people you probably know. The type of questions I get, and again, I try to answer every single one. And one that is asking for a question. So, okay, here I go, going to my Real King Pokemon Instagram. Okay, let's start with the, okay, now this one is just a picture of Swolepoke saying it was a pleasure to meet me. Of course, we've met numerous times over the years. But that's Jeremy Swolepoke. No question. Here's a good one. You guys probably know Rattle Pokemon. Mike. Okay, here's a question he asked me. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this because it probably has something to do with one of his videos he's researching. He said, was Collecticon called PokeCon or something in the beginning? So instead of Collecticon, was it originally called PokeCon? Going back 1.5 years, 2 years or something like that? Well, Mike, Rattle, I don't know where you heard that. I know you dig pretty deep into these things and you're sharp as a tack. But in this case, you are 100% right. Collecticon was named PokeCon in the very beginning, before the first show hit. But the first show in Dallas, I think it was in Frisco, Texas, that first show was advertised as PokeCon, not Collecticon. Well, the Collecticon guys, of which I like to think I'm like one of them, right, got a message from the attorneys for TPCI, the Pokemon Company International, and they said that until we have a true partnership or collaboration with the Pokemon Company, that they would appreciate it if we didn't use the term PokeCon for all our conventions. Well, the one who made that decision, Matthew Weatherly from Collecticon, he's the majority owner. You know, he said, well, you know that he understood, and he told Pokemon, hopefully we can get together in the future, but he will change the name. Canceled that advertising before the #1 Collecticon. Canceled the advertising and thought and came up with Collecticon. He did call me all the way back then. He said, "What did I think?" And I said, "Well, honestly, I like, considering that it was going to be a pop culture convention, PokeCon was kind of limited, in the name. It's like you thought you were going to a Pokemon convention." Now, sure, I was going to always be there, and Leon Hart was there, and Real Breaking Nate, and Super Duper Danny, and tons of other of the people were going to be there, but there was also going to be everything else. There was going to be Magic, and there was going to be other card games. There was going to be MetaZoo. Oh, I got to tell you something about the MetaZoo with those packs. I'll do it right after this statement. And so it kind of limited what the convention really was. Pokemon was just a part of it. So I told him that I thought Collecticon made more sense and had more legs. And sure enough, he changed it. Thank goodness he changed it, because now Collecticon is blown up, and it's probably the best convention around for all of us, for hobbyists in that. And so thank you, TPCI, Pokemon Company. Thank you for asking us to change that, because we changed it, and boy, are we glad we did, because Collecticon is a much better name, at least in my opinion. What do you guys think? Okay, one thing I wanted to tell you, I'll answer another question here, but one thing I wanted to tell you about the GetGraded. I did send him some MetaZoo packs, and unfortunately, the MetaZoo packs are a little bit different size, and he could have squeezed it in there, kind of like what PSA did for me in 2004 when I started pack grading with PSA, when I told them to start doing it, and they did, where they folded over the flaps, they made it fit inside those wax pack cases. Well, unlike that, the fellows that GetGraded, they said they didn't want to, they said they could force it in there, and then it would be tight, and it would the outside pack would ripple a little bit, and it could hurt the pack. So he said that until they get a new case just for MetaZoo, and that he wasn't gonna put them in cases, because he didn't want his company to look like that, to have his product look like that. So okay, I brought that in. I forgot to tell you about that before. Okay, let me take another look here. Oh, okay, here's one. AMC Cards Italia on Instagram. AM Cards Italia. Dear Gary, I want to say thank you for all the emotions we shared together in April in Paris, when I made an appearance in Paris, France, at a card show, TCG show, Les Gala TCG. I'm wishing you all the best and always, and hope to see you again this year. Happy 2023 Sincerely, Andrea. See, sometimes they're not questions, they're just nice comments like that. But of course I do plan to, reply. And yes, I will be going back to Paris. And I believe that's in mid-April, the middle of April. I'll be going again. It was unbelievable when I went earlier in the year, along with Metazoo Texas Ted. He came with me, and we had such a wonderful time sightseeing, and the show was just amazing. I had a line all day going all the way up the stairs and outside. I mean, and only like 30% they said of the people spoke English, but for some reason they knew me. So, I mean, you talk about being flattered. That was crazy. I thought I was going to get there and, one or two people would dribble over and that. And the organizers for the show said, oh, no, you have no idea. So when I got there and we did the show, and this was number one, Le Gala TCG, their first attempt at a convention. It was just like he said, it was just non-stop. People wanting to take pictures and wanting autographs. I mean, that's so humbling. They might not be able to carry on a conversation with me in English, but they were able to get across or brought a translator, just to talk to me about things maybe I've done in the past that has, helped the hobby or helped them. So anyway, I will be back in Paris in April, to see all of you, plus more. Plus, instead of being only a Saturday event, it got number 2 is going to be a Saturday and Sunday event, along with another gala dinner, a dinner that was out of this world with popular performers in France, and Pokemon themed food and dishes, and there were like 200-300 of us there. It was just out of sight. And yes, we're going to be having that again. We're going to be having the gala dinner, and I just can't wait, for it. So let me see. Let me see another one I didn't get to here. I'll do. Let's see. There's so many, but I don't know exactly what's inside. Okay, here's one from Ben F. Productions. The first thing he said that I did answer was, hey, Pokemon King, I was just curious if you ever come to Long Island, New York. I answered that one. I said, hi. I said, not on schedule this coming year, but would love to. Then he came back and he said, it would be incredible to meet you one day. Oh, thank you, Ben. You seem like such a nice, cool person. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't deserve that. I have seen you on the Pawn Star show as well as with Logan Paul and Steve Aoki. The things you do in your life, especially for autism, are legendary, epic. Oh my goodness gracious, Ben. Thank you so much. That's really touching. So thanks for that. So anyway, we're just about at 30 minutes. I'm gonna end this video here. I want you to know that there is going to be a video coming out soon that has something to do with these 2 cards. And you are going to get the whole story right from the horse's mouth. Okay? And it's quite a story. In fact, it's something that I've had 2 people contact me wanting to do documentaries on them. And so it's quite a story, but please like and subscribe, and I guess notification, is that the bell thing? When that comes out, I'd like you to see it right away. It's a big moment in my life and of great interest. I can't tell you thousands of messages I've got about that. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I love you. You all take care of yourself, take care of others, Ignore the TOTTs. Listeners of my channel know what that means. Ignore the TOTTs. And take care of your families. Have a terrific New Year. This is New Year's Eve. And I'm here with you, and I wish I could be there in person. You all take care. Bye.